Hey kids of all ages, I want to thank you for stopping by. I am taking full credit for stagility video.
It's showtime!
Here we are going to set up my Sports Cub S, and I'm going to start from the very beginning where I'm going to set everything up, find my aircraft, and then go into stagility with the DX6. So if I make a mistake, please forgive me, and if I'm going a little too fast for you, you have a pause button. You don't understand it, go back, re-listen to it, and then at the final part of the video where I conclude, after everything's over, please rate, comment, show a like. Let's get started in showing you how simple this is to set up. I also may skip around. I will follow to the T the instructions. The very first one says that you should set up the dual rate expo and then go into the model type and all that good stuff. Let's get started in showing you how simple it is to set up the DX6. This is the transmitter. This is known as number D as in dog. It has three-way switches on it, 1, 2, and 3, 0, 1, and 2 actually. And you're going to have your beginner, intermediate, and experience mode. Depending on how you want to set up your other switches, you can dial in your high rate and low rate. This is your bind button, known as number I as in intelligent, your panic button, and your bind as well. And that will be your panic, and that will be set up as well. In the back, you can make that a throttle cut. So if you want to cut your throttle while on the ground so you don't hurt your fingers, you can do that as well. Let's turn on the transmitter. And if you don't want to use those switches, you can assign it anything that you want to any of the switches. Turn on the transmitter. Two ways to go about getting to the screen. You can press these two buttons, or you can hit the scroll wheel, scroll all the way down till you see system setup, press the scroll wheel, turn off the RF, and then go to model select. These two bypass all that. It shuts everything off in one shot. Add new model. You could also add a new model by going down to model utilities in model select. So there are three ways of doing things. You want to create your model. You want to now name your model, or you basically go into model type. Because when you use this and you press the OK, it's going to reset everything. You don't have to really choose this because it automatically chooses this for you. Let's press yes. Let's now go into the name of the model, and you're going to name it whatever your heart desires. So I'm going to leave it at this given time and back out. And now the next step we're going to be doing is going to channel assignment. Going down the screen till you see channel assignment. Press OK. You want to go to the next page because you don't want to change this gear. You want to change this gear. This gear you highlight, and they tell you to hit number D, which is up here. It changes to D, or you use the scroll wheel and you can see how it changes. Press OK. This is going to be your beginner, intermediate, and experience. We now need to go to the auxiliary 1 and change the oh crap, the trainer binder button on over here to I. Click OK. Now we're almost finished setting this up, and how simple could that be? We now need to do is back out of everything and go to the function list. This is it, people. Press the scroll wheel, servo setup, highlight travel, press OK. 2C reverse, press OK. Go to the auxiliary 1, press OK. Back out. Go down to dual rate expo. Press OK. Aileron, elevator, rudder. Those are the only three in here. You're going to now take the 100%, bring it down to 70%. Press OK. Go to the switch. Press OK. Highlight the switch you want, which I am doing the F switch. And press OK when it's on the I, which is the on button. We are now backing out of the rudder. Now we're in elevator and repeat the same process. You don't have to follow this particular order, but this will get everything taken care of. You can see as I switch, or I could switch the switch on top. Make sure it's on the I. Finish off with the aileron to 70%. Switch the on to the I and press OK. You can add expo by highlighting and watch this curve. If you do 1, 2, 3, whatever you like, that is up to you if you want to put expo on. Back out of everything. Adding in sound is as simple as pressing the scroll wheel, finding again custom voice setup, press OK, add new sound event, switch change report, inhibit highlight, C switch. Remember, don't go with the scroll wheel. Press OK. Now highlight position 1. Choose any particular sound you like. Back out or hit the C switch.
Spin rates.
Back out of everything. Raise the sound up by hitting back.
Volume 80. Spin rates.
And there you go. There are right ways and wrong ways to bind. Just simply plug in your battery, hold the bind button down, turn the transmitter on.
Binding. Bind failed.
You notice how the bind failed because I rushed the bind. Shut the transmitter off, pull the battery. Does not matter which way you went about this at this given time. But plug in your battery, wait for that tail to turn on, hold the bind button, turn on the transmitter. Now, keep holding the bind button till she says binding.
NX 22 milliseconds.
There you go. We are bound. That simple. Check your ailerons, elevator, and rudder. Give a little throttle, and you have your safe technology. That is the bind. Agility should not be hard to do at all. You have to know exactly where to look, and this is probably going to be the hardest part for me. At the function list, scroll down till you find mixing. Press OK. In the mixing, you see mix 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In mix 1, the ale and gear is what you want. So let's go to mix 1, press the scroll wheel, we want the L and the gear. I guess this will be the gear right here. And they're going to be 125 rates. So we press the OK, inhibit, L, press OK, inhibit, press OK for gear. The rates are going to be at negative 125 and 125. Can you go further than 125? No. Change this to the right, which is no positive. There should have been a positive there. Offset is at 0. Don't forget to press the OK. Offset's at 0. Trim is at inhibit. The switch, depending on which switch you want. You already have this F switch taken. So let's go for the C switch because we need to turn this into the on position and press OK. Let's now back out of this. Let's now go into mix number 2. Mix number 2 is going to be elevator and gear once again. So there we have elevator and this is the gear. Normal. We are going to now do L and gear. The rate is going to be once again negative 125 to the left. Press OK. To the right, 125 positive. %. Trim is inhibit. Again, back to which switch? Switch C in the on position. Press OK. Back out. Mix number 3. We are going to inhibit by going to the normal. And what we're going to be doing now is going gear to gear. Go to the rate 0%. And one on the right is going to be at 100% on the positive side. Press OK. The offset's going to be at 45%. Press OK. And the switch, once again, is going to be C in the on position. And press OK. Back out, and back out. We are now ready to check the stagility by activating the throttle, lifting up one of the sides so the aileron is off level, going into the transmitter to servo setup. All you need to go down now is to the gear, which is the bottom 2 parts, highlight it. When you drop to 55%, this will drop down. Here we go. That now says we are in stagility, and we bring it right back saying this test has now been completed. The one final test is now going outside and switching on the C switch to see if stagility is active. Stagility is having beginner's mode and experience mode all in one. You could do a roll, a flip, whatever you want. You run into trouble, just get off the sticks and this plane should go right back into beginner's mode. If you ever run into trouble in experience mode, all you have to do is either switch back into beginner's mode or hit the panic mode. And that is what stagility is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember, I take no responsibility for the setup or how you fly your plane. If you cause the crash due to this type of stagility setup, it's something that you may have done wrong. I have not yet tested this out, but hey, let's go get a flight. The video is long enough, might as well make it a little longer. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show of stagility. That's how windy it is, people. We're going to be testing out stagility, and stagility is working just fine. Little difficulties. Let's go get a flight. Oh yeah, I'm in beginner's mode, and bring her back. You can see the difficulties as she will climb, so I switch into intermediate mode. Always check out your settings. I had one of the settings wrong, and she is stalling, and now I'm in experience mode, and I am in full control, and I can do a flip, panic, and panic works just fine. So as I try to get her back, I drop throttle, and that would stop her from going up height in the air. Get her into intermediate so I could give it a little bit more down to bring it back. Now what we're going to do is switch into C mode, and it doesn't matter where our sticks are at. I can go all the way up, get off the sticks, and she now is in beginner's mode. I give some down, let go, she's back into beginner's mode. There is a tip stall, beginner's mode. Down, a loop, let go, beginner's mode. So stagility does mighty fine. It is something that you may like or may not like. I'm not sure if I like it at the beginning or I like it at the end. But there you have it. That is stagility. Enjoy the test flight. Please always check out your plane. Make sure these settings are right. Make sure that you do something incorrect. Double check. Have a great day. Thank you for viewing.